The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4.
Another tote for Etienne. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. Looking to throw. Able to hit his target, Lamb. Oh, he bowls over him. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He'll find Etienne out of the backfield.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come. is this against? The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal. Etienne is in. Touchdown, Dallas. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Pushing his way through.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
Breaks the tackle, now rally. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now 3rd down and 7.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to...
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Arnold Ebiketie providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Robinson up the middle.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. A play action fake, they'll look to throw. Steps away. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now they'll change things up.
In motion goes the tight end.
Robinson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Robinson again.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A shotgun snap, and again to ETN.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Second and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
They need 18 yards here on third down.
Back to throw here.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Inside the 10.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On first down, right back to ETN.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. He'll look to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A good pick up there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
ETN up the middle.
Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
77 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
ETN once more.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is caught by Robinson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Second and 11. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got room past the 30.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Yeah, to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year, and they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Second and 9 now. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's flushed out right. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here's Bradley Pinion now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half. Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
This now a 3rd and 4. And they'll go again with Etienne.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
109 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
A give to Etienne running right.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll bison, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Etienne bringing in another one.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2.
He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
There he goes, left side. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Koo now for the point after.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Kevontae Turpin now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. 73 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And they're back with it, a touchdown at 21-14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
They find some open field here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know a Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now. And that's a heck of a run.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game?
These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They need a touchdown to tie it. Of course, they know full well they won't have too many more possessions, if any, in this championship game.
And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Darnell Mooney.
65 yards.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Coup for the extra point.
It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with Etienne. Down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Here's a 2nd and 8. Straight ahead, Etienne. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Etienne. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Aubrey now for the PAT. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the fourth quarter as the kick is away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A little jet sweep to start the drive. There's the stiff arm. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll set up to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's 2nd and 8. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Here's a give to ETN.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now 2nd and 4. Another tote for ETN. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll run with ETN. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And a short gain here down to the 22. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. A give running right, Etienne. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And the kick is good. He got it. And with that, they are off to the Super Bowl. America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, they are going back to the Super Bowl as we sign off and say goodnight, everybody. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go now. Shut up. Ready, break. Set, go. Come on, come on. Ready. On the ready. Ready, ready. Set, go. Set. Set up. Let's go. Ready. Here we go. Set. Hup. Ready, ready. Hut, hut. Ready. Set, go. Set. Ready. Ready. Okay, break. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Ready, go. Here we go, here we go. Set up. Go. Ready. Let's go now. Hut. Shut up. Hut, hut.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. One final time this season. Hi there, everybody. Joined by Brock Heward in the booth. I'm Kate Scott, and we have made it. The greatest game of them all, everybody. Welcome to the Super Bowl. And it really is the perfect crowning event for each and every NFL season, isn't it, partner? All the fanfare, the celebration in the week leading up to this game, and then in the moment, we see the two best teams in the NFL squaring off for this title.
Such a few fortunate players and coaches who are making a repeat appearance in this game on this stage, Kate. So many. This is the culmination of a dream that began a decade, even a couple decades ago, as a young player discovering their love for football. And for those first-timers, that's fine. Go ahead and take in this atmosphere. Just make sure you're focused when that ball is teed up and ready to go. Those dreams you had as a kid, well, they didn't end up with you losing this game. Oh, no. They ended up with you raising the Lombardi Trophy and calling yourself a champion. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun here. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Etienne on the catch.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's a throw. Gets this one to Andrews. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Working quickly here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they're left with 4th and short. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Jets take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. It's an option right there. And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. It's a gain of 3 for them. That brings up 2nd and 7. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. It's Pacheco again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
To him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Trying again, following the sack. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know
enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Back to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
there's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Jets offense will take over inside of enemy territory. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. Murray setting up to throw. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They snap it to Murray. He connects downfield on 4. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. A first opportunity for the Jets now inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing here, Murray. Conklin brings it in. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has some room to work. Touchdown, New York! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Man in motion here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Second and 4. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on third down. They'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. He's on the move. He loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. And it's the Cowboys with second and 6. Now we give to ETN running right. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. Goal to go, it's a pass play. Escapes out, and he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets get some late points and the lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. come out throwing. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way. It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6. Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Jets double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 47. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To throw it on 1st down. He's got it near the 10. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. First and 10, Murray. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. On the option, they give it to Pacheco. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. On target to Worthy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Murray here on 1st down. He's cutting deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Cowboys scoop it up.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The grab in bounds left side. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Now looking to throw. Gets this one to Andrews. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Play action now, Murray. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate 1st down following that encroachment flag. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Running it after the penalty. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. There'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Up and good from Joseph. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Oh no, they get him yet again! Buda Baker picks it off. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Has him running the comeback. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
2nd and 13. Looking for the end zone on a deep shot. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. He's trying to do it himself. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. He keeps it himself. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Dropping back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
2nd and 15. Escapes the pocket. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's the Jets with it and in front, chasing their first title since Broadway Joe back in 1969. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Murray from the pistol. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running left with Pacheco. He still has room inside the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Jets put up even more points in a win. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down. Back to throw, needing a 1st. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Has it in close. And that's a New York touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
Cowboys 14.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Counter give to Etienne. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To the air, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Play action on 1st down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cowboys just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. Pass play on 1st and 10. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. An option give here to Etienne. And he'll get this down to the 40. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Still well short after the 3-yard run. It's going to be 4th down and 6.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. And like the Broadway Joe-led squad before him,